Hi everyone, welcome back to Gabrielle's Kitchen. Today I'm going to be showing you how I make my delicious potato wedges. These came out super delicious. I'm going to start off with some plain russet potatoes. I just removed any of the bad spots from the potato and I'm just going to cut it in the middle and just cut it into wedges just as you see here. And this is how you want your potato wedge to look, just like that. I'm going to do the same to the other half. Now I'm going to repeat this process with my remaining russet potatoes. And like always, the written recipe will be in the description box below. Here's another close-up of how your potato wedge should look. And it is okay if your cuts of wedges aren't perfect. Some are small and some are bigger than the other ones. But you just want to make sure you have a good wedge. I'm just going to speed up the process of me cutting my potatoes. And I'm just doing the same cut to the remaining potatoes. And this is how your potatoes should look. Just like this. Now, I'm going to set the potatoes aside and we're going to work on the batter. I'm going to add in 2 cups of flour, I have a cup of cornstarch, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, along with 2 teaspoons of salt. I'm also going to add in some black pepper. For my other seasonings, I added onion powder, garlic powder, and paprika, chicken bouillon, just a little bit, and I'm going to give it a good whisk, just like you see here. And you want to incorporate all of your seasonings. Now I'm going to go in with 1 egg, which is double yolked, which is really cool. And I'm going to go in with a cup of half and half and another cup of half and half. And if you don't have half and half, you can definitely use buttermilk or whole milk. But I'm just going to give this a really good mix, making sure everything is incorporated with the dry ingredients. Now I'm going to go in with about a half a cup of water and give that a good mix. And your batter should look just like this. Now I'm going to begin to add in some of my potatoes, and you should already have your oil heating up. My oil is heating up already on medium heat, but I'm just going to mix my potatoes into the batter, as you can see me doing here. And you just want to make sure all of your potatoes are covered in that batter really well. And here's a great tip to make your batter stick better on your potatoes is you can coat your potatoes in some flour and then add them into the batter. But now that my oil is heated up, and you want to make sure your oil is not high because your potatoes will cook too fast and the batter on there will brown and inside your potato will not be done. So you want to make sure your heat is on medium heat and not high. I'm just going to add in some of my potatoes. Once I've added in all of my potatoes and they have been cooking for about a minute on one side, you want to keep an eye on it, making sure your potatoes do not burn. But I'm going to flip my potatoes, and these potatoes do cook for about 6 to 8 minutes because you want to make sure the inside of the potato is cooked. I'm going to go in and flip my potatoes again, and at this point my potatoes are done, so I'm going to place them on my paper napkin and let the excess oil drain. And if you guys love potato wedges, or fries, you're definitely going to love this recipe. These were so delicious, fluffy, airy, and very well seasoned. Now I'm going to add in my next batch. And I just let that cook for the same amount of time as the other ones, and once they got golden brown, I began to flip my potato wedges just like this. And at this point my potato wedges were done, so I removed them and placed them on my napkin with my other potatoes. And I just repeated this with the remaining potatoes that were left. Because these potato wedges came out absolutely delicious. I'm telling you, everyone will love this. Make sure you subscribe, give this video a like, follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I hope you guys try this recipe. If you do, make sure you tag me, and I'll see you guys on the next video.